Brooklyn Zone, Cortez, Murder Ave in the building.
What's goody, what's goody, what's goody?
Good core, man. You know, you stay on your runs, man. You stay putting that work in this game. And man, you got more to come, man. You got a lot more to come, a lot more that people want to see from you. You ready, man? It was a crazy year.
Nah, keep it all the way a buck. Like right now, it's go time. Right? Frogs, nigga. It ain't no play. It ain't none of that. It ain't no funny games. Like it's go time. You have to realize when it's time to seize a moment, you have to seize those moments. You know what I'm saying? And this right here is something. This is like you have to understand. It's like coming full circle. You really get what I'm saying? Like I gotta really look at it and be like, yo, like my last real judged battle, like from that era, was me and Ice. And now in this new era, the next most meaningful battle decision in both of our careers, and it's with each other again. That's crazy how life, you know what I mean, like has a strange way of repeating itself. So, like I said, man, I got a lot of sazon. I got a lot of adobo. I had a little bit of salt, you know, a little bit of sofrito on it this time, you know. Nasty, papa, nasty.
Last year, 2016, you know, a lot of people saying Cortez Battle of the Year. Yo, put him on that stage, have him, you know what I mean? You ended the year B Dot, you know what I'm saying? And that right there was like one of the craziest battles, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in recent times.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, how did it feel from that? And then just, you know, having, you know, D Flames, Daylyt, Prez Mafia, Ishmula, the 2-on-2, Twork on Summer Madness. Like, how was it just... You know, because I know you were playing and a thinking type of dude. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this was all well thought out, you know. The real Cortez fans knows that last year was about outworking everybody. Being consistent. Proving consistency. Not really telling everybody, but just doing it. And knowing the state of battle rap at the time, I knew that a lot of dudes were slacking. So I said, you know what? I have to find a way in order to creep back to a status that I'm comfortable with. And I'm not comfortable with any other status but being a legend, you know? I don't want to be the veteran. Nah, fuck that. You know, I've been in wars with too many of the greats to not be considered one. So I'm going to outwork them. Getting into the B Dot battle, I knew that battle was going to symbolize something. That's something that's really missing in a lot of battles. There's no meaning behind it. With me in that battle, you get Cortez giving you real, authentic points of views from growing up in Brooklyn, New York, and being Latino. You understand, like, my struggle about the kid and, you know, having to ask the neighbors to run a line.
Now, I get it. But see, it's good because I want to give y'all a different view. I need y'all to see things from the other side. Now, everybody close your eyes. I need y'all to imagine a son that's 9. Before he wakes up for school and packs his book bag, he's got to tuck his pride. Why? Con Ed just cut the lights for the 100th time, extension cord. He's knocking next door and asks the neighbors to run a line. He's undermined. Now, last night his stomach growled at least 100 times, and he's got...
And you questioning him, and then even with it going into the second round with the, you know, explaining the Puerto Ricans at the end and why we use the N-word.
Obama came into office. Obama came into office. He got us out of recession, not my island. We're still bankrupt and we fighting depression. Puerto Ricans and blacks started hip-hop together. You can't take one without the other, but over time, our struggles, we was trained to hate one another. But through the decades, the shit we went through made us relate to each other. So if I use the N-word, it's only because my people are the only ones that can relate to it, brother.
And going into the third, where it was more or less about the political shit, it was all coming from my point of view, from my people on my coast. And B Dot's angle was his point of view from his people on his coast. You don't get that in battle rap no more. You understand? You get to learn something just off that battle alone. You know? So I know when that happened, it sparked something where it was like, okay, end of the year, crazy. I need another stepping stone, or I need something else that's gonna take away moments. And that's why I keep repeating, you have to get moments in battle rap or in general, just as a brand. Like when you have moments and you capitalize off them, that's what makes your brand stick, and that's what makes you last in this game. I knew that was a moment. Getting Daylyt right after, and arguably was the best battle out of both days on Blackout. You know, speaks for itself. You feel what I'm saying? It speaks for itself. We had the best battle. The third round, another moment. You know, me and Daylyt just in itself, like what Daylyt was doing, he might not have been battling me, but the shit he was rapping about and stuff like that, you know, that right there stuck out and it resonated. I mean, our third round alone went like viral on Facebook, like 3 million views or some shit. You understand? So that's a moment. Then getting Prez.
If you could, D Flames, how was that? Just going to bullpen and, you know, cross into that market, the South and things like that.
Well, you know, John is the bro, and you know, I had already battled Riggs out there. Me and Math did the 2-on-2 with NWX, so I get a lot of love in ATL. So for me to go there and battle D Flames, a new up and comer, and Shaquille O'Neal in the building and stuff like that, that was crazy.
That is crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? That was crazy to me. So I was
a fan of battle rap.
Exactly, man. Shaq came up to me, called, huge fan of that. Hey, Shaquille O'Neal knows who I am, brother. You know what I mean? I'm doing something right.
That's dope.
You know, so with that being said, you understand, you know, that was a crazy experience. And I think that battle was a battle where I dipped in more into the jokes. You understand? Like I've been really working on my craft a lot more, because like a lot of people say, Clip say it all the time. He's like, Cole, you're hilarious off the camera. Let people, you know, get to see that side of you. They always see a serious Cortez, bars, and I'm backing your back and rocking it. You know what I mean? Like
stabbing some shit.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like I crack jokes like everybody else and shit. So he was like, yo, man, you need to show. So with the D Flames battle, I actually joked a lot more. You know, but I got in my bag. You feel me? And it was more or less like, all right, I'm starting to gel it all together. I'm starting to get the aggressive Cortez that everyone initially fell in love with the more lyrical wordplay Cortez, still cracking some jokes, still saying some fly street shit, you know? And right after Daylyt, I mean, what was it, Prez Mafia, you know? And I said it in a blog. I said Prez Mafia is just, there's nothing he's going to be able to do but just stand there, because it's not even about him, and he doesn't see it. And he was like, what do you talk about? I rap, and that's exactly what happened. He just stood there. It didn't matter what happened. Like,
I was with the best of the best, Prez, believe in the hype. It's like they switched our last opponents the way I'm seizing your life. Cause once I get money back, bet you'll see the light. There's no comparison. A Mozzie to a Hoopty, a Poppy to a true fiend, but I swear though, y'all don't even move me. It's the Gottis and the Boosies to the Nas's and the Tunchis. Big Papa and the Coogee to these Yachties and these Uzis.
Didn't matter what he did. You feel me? Especially the third round. The third round, another moment. You know, it's like we have a responsibility as battle rappers to address what's going on. You know, and we don't hate on the new guys. If a new guy's dope, he's dope. But you guys aren't going to force some new guys on us. You understand? And I'm not saying Prez. I'm just saying that was the state of it. Like, you know, there's a lot of gas in the buildings now. You know? With that being said, that's why I took Ishmula the same day as the 2-on-2. I said, yo, all right, the 2-on-2, people counted me and Math out. Me and Math and Rum and Ill Will had the best battle of the night. So, you got to realize this. Cortez and B Dot, battle of the night for that event. Cortez versus Daylyt, battle of the night for that event. Cortez versus Cortez and Matt versus Ish and Cortez and Matt versus Rum and Ill Will, battle of the night. Cortez versus Prez Mafia, battle of the night. Performance of the night. Let me not say bad, performance of the night. You understand? So I know I could, you know, fight with the best of them. I know I could get in the ring with them. But I think it was just about time that people saw me more consistently do it, you know. And I had to seize those opportunities. I knew I couldn't just have regular performances anymore. You understand? I didn't want to just be on the card. And when you start asking for those demands and stuff and you start showing it, you know, the results you know, they show, and that's where it is right now. You know, I mean, just the hard work that I'm on is I'm not joking. You understand? I know what this is. I'm fighting for to solidify my spot. You know, my legacy. What Cortez brings to the table. Why am I the hugest Latino battle rapper in the world? Why am I internationally known? You know, why am I one of the first people that was on Smack? Why do I have a classic with Ice on Lions then that's controversial? All these questions. So it all comes back to it. And to end it with Ice, you understand right now, it's like perfect. Nah. And that's the homie. But whether me and Ice are cool or not, this is a moment in battle rap. And you have to understand that this is a moment. And when you understand that, yeah, we cool. There's a lot more stuff on the line right now, you know? Battle rap is far from dead. And on October 21st, you're going to see exactly why.
That's why I don't fuck with rappers, and I'm disgusted at how y'all discuss these rappers. When you rap like this, you represent the mumble rappers. Kendrick Lamar, damn. Watch how I humble rappers. There's no stopping you. These weirdos keep popping up. Smack, you ain't booking who's nice. You book who's popular. Right? Dogs, nigga.
After the 2-on-2, just kind of like, you know, what was the thought process linking up with Math again? And then just knowing everything that's going on and you guys being counted out. I remember doing the predictions and these niggas, they can't bar with Rum and then with Ill Will. Like, it just looked crazy. You know, like how was just the process, just re-linking up with Math and knowing that what you guys did before, trying to top that in a sense? You know, how was that process?
Hard work. Math is hard-headed. You know what I mean? I'm hard-headed. We don't rap the same. But we always find a medium. Some shit that he'll just be like, all right, Core, I'm going to let you rock with this. And then there's some shit I'm like, all right, Math, I'm going to let you rock with this. You know, and then we come together and we put the rest of the bars together. You know, and it be funny, man, because it be some shit that Math swears not going to hit. And then when it hits, I just give him that look like, I told you that ball they was going to go. But then Math would do some shit, boom, and I'd be like, oh, shit. Like the rebuttal, I didn't know that rebuttal was coming. I was supposed to start off the round with the Jamaican shit. I was going to start off the round with, you told Briz your mouth crazy? Like,
bro, you told Briz your mouth crazy?
Pause. I was going to start the round like that. So I already knew that was going to get people's attention, make people laugh. We knew we had that. So when Math threw the Chris on bias, right?
You see how these niggas bringing up disaster, talking about do it? You want to try us tonight? You must be high as a kite. Like these guys want to fight. Nigga, I'll knock you both out. Go to your crib and Chris and bias your wife,
Oh my God, nasty. Nasty work, man. Nasty work, man. You know, and that's the funny thing about it, because it's like, yo, you know, it's just funny. You know what I mean? It's like you have fun. It's my brother. You know, it's good vibes and everything, and then boom. You know, when the crowd reacts to it, and we're just sitting here, and we know we won the second round before we even got into our scheme, you know, and it's just sitting there like, all right, bet, boom. You know, our minds is on the right path. We working, we moving. That's all, you know.
Do you get a newfound respect of performing with somebody like Math? Like, do you see him like damn, I didn't really know certain things? Like,
nah, I always knew Math was a killer, so, you know.
What'd you learn, I guess, being on the stage with him and, you know, going back and forth? And
it's more or less like, what I pick up from Math is more or less like the haymakers, like the hay, because it's like me, I'm more of a technical rapper. I say some slick shit, bang. Math is more of a do, bang, do, bang. You know, but I like my slick shit. I don't want everybody to get certain things. You know, I want you to get it later. So that's the struggle that I go against, but I know how to perform for the camera. 9 times out of 10, I know I'm still gonna benefit on the camera. You know, but Math, he knows how to make it stick. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll make the scheme or land a certain way, and he can deliver that. And I just noticed that. You know what I mean? And you pick up those things. And it's like I said, it's good chemistry though. We lock in, and he'll stay at the crib for 2 weeks. Whatever it takes. But we knew we couldn't let Rum and Ill Will. We couldn't let them get by us. Not that easy. And we wanted to make sure we had the battle of the night, and that was the main goal. And then going into a battle later on that night, like, and that's another thing where we go hard. I've seen how they gas a lot. A lot of people say they got a lot of gas in the crowds and stuff. And for me to go in there and bar up, I didn't get personal with Ish. I barred up. A lot of these new dudes say, oh, dudes don't got bars or niggas don't got bars. And, I barred up on him. Everything. You understand?
Right after that.
And still made it about him with the whole rack spitting on the mixtape shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I still incorporated it around him and then showed him how to bar it up, And it was straight to the point. Boom. Bars. Fire. You understand? So it's like no matter what level it is, I'm taking it at a certain seriousness. And I think that's what's helping.
You thought Ish was a good competitor?
Ish is a very good competitor. He's on the come up,
He just battled racks, and he's also been working.
Yeah, but that's why I'm going to test him, and I'm really going to bar up. I'm not going to give somebody a layup. I didn't want a layup. I wasn't getting no layups when I first came in. You feel me? If these guys are nice enough, they have to mature now and get it. You understand? If they don't mature now, they're not going to... You know what I'm saying? They're not going to last. That's why people like Ish or let's say like a Gyms, these guys are getting to the level because they're fighting and they're in fights. Then they're figuring it out. Okay, I can't just dribble and dunk the ball. I got to strategize. Let me pass the ball. Let me set a pick. Let me do this. And now they're doing other things in battles that are helping them contribute. And now their performances are more memorable.
I'm back, funny how all y'all done passed on me, so I skip past and laugh. They looking back for me as 2 battles. And one day, nigga, I'm that hungry. I off drum and will hit a brick wall like Crash Dummies.
Frogs, nigga.
And Summer Madness 6, surprise battle. Surprise!
Yeah.
Nobody knew it was going down. I'm sure probably a few people in there.
Yeah, like the day up, man. People was like, "Yo, I know you barely twerk, son. I know. Core, just tell me. Yo, Core, you too fresh right now." Niggas is like, "Yo, I came in on." Niggas like, "Nah, he dressed up too flea right now. Son gotta be battling, son. You know what I mean? Yo, he got his whole hood with him.
Yeah, right.
Nah, some battling.
Yeah.
But
Misfit in the building.
yeah. Niggas like Fit came. Oh yeah, Fit only come with Core battling, son. But it was crazy. You know what I mean? I wanted to go first.
How was the experience? You know what I'm saying? Just how was the experience of this?
I don't look at Summer Madness any different from the Gnomes or any other times I performed at Irving Plaza. What was different though was the fact that I wanted to have my performance and match it up not only against Twork, but against everybody's rounds that night, since it's the night of Summer Madness. It's the best of the best. So I wanted to see the material that I bring and where did it compare to everyone else that was on Summer Madness.
You was competing with Hollow, with Tay-Rock.
I was competing, yeah.
Everybody, Rum, JC, everybody, okay.
I wanted to make that type of statement. I wasn't on the flyer, but I damn sure made an impact. My first round, that round is OD.
Hold on, before we get into rounds, how did it even come about? Like, how did y'all, to even get you in New Jersey Twork? Because that was kind of left field. People did not see that coming.
I will say this, though. P really worked for it. Shout out to War Report. And Smack, to be honest with you, the city fuck with me. Strip clubs, parties, everywhere in Brooklyn, they fuck with me. Smack could tell you himself. Mad people was coming up to Smack and stopping him about why I'm not on the card. That he got annoyed.
That's dope.
He got annoyed. He was like, "Yo, Cole, I'm at the mall." Niggas is like, "Yo, son, why my nigga coin on him? Summer Madness, dude, Smack." He said he felt the pressure. That's crazy. You know, so shout out to everybody. I know my son D did it. Like my man D say he bumped into him. So a couple people that I personally know stopped him. But then he was saying like complete strangers, like people that just rooting for me.
That's dope.
You know, so with that being said, you know, when I came out and I saw the love, I'm like, all right, boom. They know I belong here. Now let me prove why I belong here, you know? And I went first. Set the building on fire. Summer Madness. Let's set it off with a Cortez round. You know what I mean? And that round was crazy. You know, Twork had some dope shit. I feel I got him. You know, 2-1 at least. You know, first and the third. Second is a little closer. But, you know, on camera, I want to see that. And I think it's dope that it's not on pay-per-view because it's going to bring people to watch it. You understand?
Yeah,
because no, everyone's seen the pay-per-views and all the other ones. But this one is unique. That
like a surprise battle in a sense, for real. I got to wait for that one.
Exactly. So I'm hyped for that. You know, and like I said, man, I feel like, you know, Twork was good. You know, the energy in the building was great. And that's all you can ask for as a battle rapper, you know, to get the support and let them get your rounds off. You know, and you play for the camera and you get your material out. And, you know, that's it.
Twork said he underestimated you.
Knowing who you had, knowing your opponent, knowing what Cortez represent. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I underestimated Cortez.
Word?
Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna come that like he did. I did. He came crazy, man.
Did you underestimate him? And how was he to you? And his
Twork was good. Twork was good. He had dry spots in every round. I think he got, if not a boo, but like a type of thing in every round. You know what I mean? I don't know what you call that when niggas be like, he got one of those at least every round. But he cool and shit like that, man. You know,
he said he underestimated you. Did you underestimate
listen,
him?
man, I don't understand how you underestimate me when you just saw what I did to Prez. You know, I battled this boy Drugs. He saw what I did to him. You know, the Daylyt battle. Like, if you want to underestimate, you just saw that I did a 2-on-2 and Ish in the same night. You want to underestimate it, that's nobody's fault but yours. You know, you can't be a newcomer and this is your first Summer Madness and you underestimating. That's why niggas fade out after a year or two of being hot. Everything has to be taken serious. Everything. There's no excuse. You feel me? And the fans can't give dudes those type of excuses. It's your first Summer Madness. You're going against Cortez. Everyone knows Cortez prepares. What are you underestimating?
Did you underestimate him?
No. No, I already had it. Yo, boom, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this school shit in the third. You know what I mean? Like, put it together. Like, you don't have more battles than me. You feel me? Like, you just beat Ill Will. And Ill Will say he underestimated you. But then you're going to go right after. Nah, that don't make no sense, bro. That don't make no sense. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, nigga.
Do you feel like New Jersey Twork is one of the newest top, or is the newest top tier PG?
I think he is. But I think he's got to pick up a lot of the tools that he has, but he's not using. He needs to incorporate a lot more. You don't want it to be where you see one Twork battle, you see them all. You understand? He just got to start incorporating other things and just start using them. Like, he's battled enough people now. I know he's picked up certain tricks. He sees how certain things are done. Use them shits, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the bars is there. So, you know, add the fucking sofrito to the fucking beneath, papa. Like, you know, like, nigga, cook up, boy. You feel me? But all in all, I do think he's the leader of them right now.
Okay. Do you see anybody else that might be, or right now, he's just the only one right now that's really...
I'm going to tell you right now, man. There's a couple of new cats that I fuck with. You know what I mean? But they not on the radar like that, you know? But like my son Rambo, my son Mars, you know, LL Cool G, my son Hoodlum, like, you know.
Tears over tears.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, with that, I'm just prepping these guys correctly, you know what I mean, to get to the right spot. But, you know, besides that, I'm not really caring about any of the new guys. I'm trying to get my guys solidified right now, you know, and get them the way they need to be.
I've been there at some of those events, man. You definitely got some killers in there.
Facts, yeah. You know what I mean? Got another one October 28th. So, you know, y'all want to come out. But, you know, put on shows for guys, basically.
We definitely got to talk about it, man. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody blogging about it.
What?
You know, that chain, man. That KTD chain. You versus Head I.C.E. Again.
I spit a little game. I show her what Brooklyn's like. I pick her up at Brooklyn Heights. Can't front, heads cracked. I don't mean shooting dice. Brain so insane, she'll show you how to use a mic. Yeah, being ain't a problem. I called up Lux. I told him get the condoms. We beat it for a bargain. Sent her on her way. No cab, A train. It's the fastest way to Harlem. Harlem keep on making it. Brooklyn keep on taking it. Frogs, nigga.
New era. New levels.
I love her own fries. I love her own fries. Nah, man. Ice, what up, man? You ready? Smackers, you ready? You know what I mean? But, what can I say, Ice? You know, you're on a good run. I'm on a better one. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on a better one. This was all thought out already. This was already planned. Like, right now, I know what pieces is on the board. You feel me? And I'm not going to lose this one. There's no way. There's no way. Look at me. There's no way. I am the board in this one. I'm not playing chess. I am the board. Like, this one's for it. So, you know, he can prepare, but nah.
I want to start out saying, let's go back to the first Head I.C.E. battle when many fans felt like you got robbed. Was your feelings on? What was your feelings on that battle after?
I mean, I definitely felt like I got robbed. Like, you know, Ice was spinning his mixtape. You know, you know what I'm saying? But at the time, Head I.C.E. Let me break this down. At the time, Head I.C.E. was the hottest battle rapper in the game. He was the face of the Lions Den DVD. He headlined. Kid Capri was also part of the event with Lux. And this was supposed to be for HBO. That's why all...
That's crazy, back then?
Back then. And that's why all the judges were there, from Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, Redman, Styles P, who else? There was a whole bunch of people there. You understand? So, Premier was there. And let me tell you something. Redman was there. I came there to win. Ice was not only the hottest battle rapper in the world,
That's crazy.
but I battled him in the middle of Harlem. In the middle of Harlem. You understand? I don't know how many people got that kind of heart and got that kind of confidence. You understand? I took that fully fledged on. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to talk to this nigga. You understand? Then I went in and I did business. It's a classic. Maybe because of the controversy. Maybe because I should have won. Maybe because some people think Ice won. Watch it for yourself. It's nothing but history. But history always repeats itself. But there's a different outcome this time. There's no judges to save you. There's no biasness. We can get the judges organized before the event. You can do whatever. Whatever you need to feel comfortable to not complain this time. Whatever you need to feel comfortable to not try to sway a judge and yo Funk Dog, yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, he took Philly Sway's style. Like, nah, can't do that this time, Papa. You can't do this time.
Do you have a chip on your shoulder? Because many feel you won the first, battle on Lions Den. So
I'm gonna tell you this. I personally am cool with Ice. I know that the moment is bigger for battle rap with us getting this rematch, especially right now. It's perfect timing. So the moment is bigger than whatever he and I both want. You understand? But when the announcement happened, my fans, the Cortez fans, the genuine fans that are sick and tired of arguing and saying, Core's nice, Core's top tier, yo, Core, yo, y'all hating on Core. Those fans that fight for me, they feel vindicated. They feel like, yeah, like, I'm like, damn, like, they're passionate about this Core. This is what I've been saying, yo, Core, finally. Like, that's how my fans are reacting to this. So regardless of how I felt, when I seen that and I'm reading these tweets and I'm seeing these, I'm like, oh, man. I can't let my fans down. I can't let those real supporters that never swayed when everyone else was jumping off the bandwagon. You understand? Like, nah. So now everyone's back on the train. Those that been riding with me, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing this for them. You know, those fans that was like, y'all crazy. Y'all not listening to what he's saying. Or y'all bugging. Yo, he got jerked. Yo, they lined him up. Yo, it's because he's Spanish. Whatever it is. Those fans, those that feel passionate about this, they the ones that you know what I mean, are going to be so fucking ecstatic. Because that's what I'm going to do it for on the 21st.
So when you, flashback, when you go head to head with him now, is this redemption for you or for the fans? Or for both of y'all?
Both. Definitely both. I don't have a chip on my shoulder about it because I've never had to leave a ring, especially that day where I felt like he was better than me. Okay. You understand? So it isn't like I left feeling like he was better than me. I just knew that it was going to be controversial, you know. And rest in peace, PH. He rocked with me. You feel what I'm saying? He's the one that filmed the footage outside, PH. When we wasn't sure if the DVD was going to come out and that footage was leaked. That was PH. You feel what I'm saying? Because he ride for me. He's like, nah, man, people got to see this. You working too hard, you know? So, like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's like, niggas just make sure that shit looks a certain way. You know? And we both worked hard for this. And I'm not downplaying Ice's talent. I'm not downplaying what Ice brings to the game. You know? But, I just think I have more heart when it comes to this. You know, like, I'm more conditioned. I'm more, you know, ready. You know, and it's just, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, you understand? Like, I didn't think I was going to get the call. So, to get that call is crazy. It's like, yo, this is a real story. This is a real grudge match. Like, we can really spice this up, like really sell this and yo, like strategy. Yeah, and it's like it's motivating. It's like, yo, this can't be a regular first round. This can't be a regular second round or the third round. Nah, it gotta be in that bag all 3 rounds. It's for the jewelry, Papa. You know.
Did you ever think about being a KOTD champion?
Of course, I've thought about it. You know, you know, there's certain things that you just have, like I say, a lot of stuff is timing, you know, so certain things you look at with the chain, you know, I'm more concerned about the competition, you understand, like I want to be able to represent it right to the point where it's like, yo, nobody can get that fucking chain from him, son, you understand, like, that's the motivation, where it's like, yo, son, how long has this nigga had the chain for?
Like, I gotta go take
exactly. Exactly, like that's why I want it to be like that. You understand? So, you know.
What's the dynamic of winning the chain for you? What's your feelings or possible Cortez being? I mean, what's your feelings on the possibility of Cortez being the KOTD champion?
What do you mean?
Like basically, just having a chain. Like, how does that change anything for you?
Changes everything. Changes everything because you know you have to walk in a certain light. You have to represent a certain way. And I'm definitely appealed by the thought that it's a branding strategy. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's branding me in a whole new light. Every couple years, as an artist, as a brand, as a rapper, whatever it is, you need to switch up a little bit, you know? And I feel like I'm entering a new dimension. You understand? Like a new level. And with the chain, it's only going to add to that, you know, like certain things that I get into, certain things that I make business-wise, you know, and it's like it's bigger with the machine behind you, you know, and it just, it solidifies it. Like I can actually say so, nah, I'm the champ. You know what I mean? It's like there's not a question. It's not a debatable. Nah, he won. He's the champ. He gets what he wants, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
and, you know,
dope.
I just want to make sure I headline events, you know what I mean? That disaster's on and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But nah, for real, like, you know, it's a good thing.
We sort of like little UW scenario with Head I.C.E, you know, wasn't able to battle Chocolate Sugar or whatever the situation happened. And it made a lot of people assume that you can't, once you actually get the chain, because of contracts, you can't battle or, you know, or you probably can't go any other place. Is that true, or is, you know what I mean?
It depends on how you worked it out.
Okay.
You know, it does depend on how you work it out. I mean, I will say that, you know, if you are a King of the Dot champ, you know, they're probably going to want you to be exclusive for certain battles.
Okay.
Makes sense. You understand? It's not like it doesn't make sense. But at the same time, you know, before you could get this title shot, you have to realize what's in store, what's lined up for you, what's out there for you. It is a major decision. You know, it's not like a easy decision. I made, you know, I really weighed my options out before taking this battle and accepting it. You know, it was on the table for about 3 weeks, a month before, you know, it was really locked in for those purposes. You know, but I'm always open, and you know, I always speak about everything with King of the Dot and stuff like that. So, you know, they're very willing to understand where I stand as a brand and stuff. So, you know, good things to come.
Okay. So, I mean, would you still be able to battle on URL?
At the moment, no. But like I said, there's some options, there's some things to weigh out. You understand? So that's not really a concern. We've already spoke about certain things like that.
Okay.
So, you know, it just has to be the right situations and everything. So, I'm not tripping.
Are you, like, is this one of the most committed battles you've had in a long time? Because of all the ramifications, all the things that come with it?
Facts. Most motivated, like, I already started writing. You understand? I usually write 2 weeks, a week before. Nah, I'm on it. You understand? So this was definitely one where it's pushing my pen. You know, I want to have an amazing performance.
You kind of battled a lot of people on KOTD. Like, if you win the championship, like, where do you go from there?
Solomon, Ilmac,
Okay.
Pat Stay.
Okay. So there's still a few.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, you know, everything has to be about elevation. Everything has to be elevated right now. You know, so there's options. You know what I mean? So it's a matter of, yo, let's make the biggest battles there are.
And a lot of people, you said before, you want whatever's more comfortable for Head I.C.E. So is this like going to be official judge or not judged? Or how
this battle's going to be judged.
Okay.
It has to for the chain.
Okay.
Has to.
How is that?
As long as he ain't go to school with him, we good. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a crazy, like, cause judge battles is kind of different, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Different.
It's a different bag. That's what I'm saying. So I need to make it clear cut.
This is really boxing. We need a winner.
Facts.
Somebody gotta lose.
Somebody's gotta lose. That should have been a quote on the thing. Somebody's gotta lose. Word. Somebody's gotta lose.
Damn. I mean, should more street battlers go out for the chains, like on URL?
Street battlers?
Yeah.
I feel like it's whatever battle rapper, whatever they're into. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it needs to be it needs to be like where they mandatory to do it. For me, it's an accolade. I've always been a battle rapper that balanced both. I could go to both type of styles. You know what I mean? Whether the king of the
Any
dot,
stage
grind
type
time,
shit.
yeah, like my
Don't flop.
versatility. So this is more accolade to Cortez. It's like, yo, man, this dude has done it all. You understand? That's what it's more like for me. You know what I mean? To show that, yo, he went over here and became the champ, came back home. You know, did Summer Madness. He did a 2-on-2 too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these are all different type of battles. It's if I'm excelling in all different types of battles, it's like, yo, last week he was rapping like this week he's doing this week he's doing this, all the while putting out music, you know, touring. Like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like,
versatility in the
that's
sport.
it. That's what I want people to realize with Cortez. Like, yo, he outworks people and he's consistent. So I'm not just outworking people and giving them bad work. I'm giving you good work.
And
you
can
understand?
go anywhere and give them that good work.
Exactly.
And any type of platform.
Any platform.
Do you think just this battle, like kind of having you and Head I.C.E, you know, is opening up KOTD into more of a street type of platform as well? Because, you know, you guys represent, but you guys be spitting and things like that?
I think it depends on how good the battle is.
Okay.
The battle becomes a classic, people gonna gravitate towards it regardless. You know, and it has the makings of a classic written all over it.
Okay. A lot of people gonna want to know, man. I know you gonna say yes, but will you beat Head I.C.E for the chain?
Yes. Yes. No pause, no nothing. Yes. Yes. Like I said, man, Harlem keep on making it. Brooklyn keep on taking it. You heard? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you already give him a little jab right there.
Yeah, he was salty.
Nah, man. I mean, this is gonna be a hard battle, man. What do you see like right now with how you and Head I.C.E have elevated in your career? You feel like, you know, now that you are a vet and you are seasoned that way, like you see chinks and things like that where you could take him out? Or you feel like, nah, he's more dangerous now?
I just feel like I'm a better rapper.
Okay.
I just feel like I'm a better rapper. I'm a better storyteller. I'm a better. Even I feel like I give off the real effect more. Like, he has a real aura about him, but it doesn't like ooze through the bars. He be saying a lot of pause-worthy shit. You feel what I'm saying? He say a lot of shit you don't understand. You scratching your head, you know. And when I give it to you, and it's just that cocaína, that fuego. You understand? Like, it's just there. And when I deliver it, and I deliver it with that aggression, and I'm matching it, it's just like, it's gonna be like the first one all over, except the results are gonna be in my favor.
And being on the URL crowd and then going to the KOTD crowd, you've been able to like control both of them and have like great battles with both areas. Like, to you, what's the real difference, or is there a real difference for you, like when you go to both crowds?
No difference. I just be me. You understand? I just be me. I just be Cortez, and I think that's the beauty in it, because the way I write, it kind of matches both fields anyway. You know, some shit might get a bigger reaction on a different stage, but no matter what though, I'm still giving you that shit, that potency, that shit that you're looking for. You know, when you look for Cortez, those hidden bars and the slick shit and the real shit and some shit that no one, you had to be there to know what I'm talking about type shit. You know, that to me is, that's how I write. You know what I mean? And the fans that fuck with me appreciate that. You know, so I don't change it up. I give them that, and you know, I just been blessed that both sides have been so receptive to it, especially as of lately.
And also, you know, I always got to talk about this aspect too, man, and just how you all are able to battle this much. But how do you like fit in the music and do all of that other stuff? Like, how do you like and still be sharp to write and get in the ring and battle? Like,
I don't waste the time.
Okay.
Like, if I have to get to something, especially music related, it's a lot easier. So it's like, if I have to get a verse, I do it right then and there. I get that shit done. In the battles, then I could just relax. You understand? And focus on that.
It was harder to write for battle? I mean,
hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know, at 16, you can put on the beat. I'm good, you know.
You can come up with some fire shit just that quickly.
Exactly. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's like the beat is a bridge that helps you put it together. You know, but Yeah, nigga, with the battles though, man. And then I gotta make sure I ain't saying nothing that somebody else said. You know, it's like it's a whole bunch of shit, man. That shit is crazy. Then I gotta rehearse it. Then I gotta perform it, and you gotta have that swag with it, like
the aggression, everything.
Exactly.
That's crazy. So it's just harder to battle rap than make music.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is more fun?
Making music.
It's just more fun making music.
Making music is more fun, but when you're on that stage and you say something that makes the building go crazy, that feeling is bananas. That shit is right there with performing. You know, I've performed thousands of people, and it's cool. But when they going crazy for you, most of the time I'm opening up. I'm still not a main star. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just opening up for these guys. Fans show me love that know who I am, you know, and it's cool. But when I am on that ticket and I'm performing at Summer Madness or Blackout and I go crazy and the crowd goes crazy for a line that I knew they was going to go crazy for, you know, it's like, you know what I mean? Bachata. You know what I mean? Commissioner Gordon. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I mean?
And when I said to you at Double Impact, bro, that's what I said. You said let's talk at Double Impact. That's the only time. Before that, I hit you 3-4 times trying to talk, bro. So let me just ask you one question. Why you ain't tell me? If you heard what I just said a minute ago, bro, I said that's what I apologize for. It's not communicating. That was
Frogs, nigga.
This next segment I want to get into, man. The loyalty is the theme. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got a chance to see the Angry Fan, Hollow, and you know, Math kind of going back and forth on the radio and everything like that. You kind of in the middle of it. Yeah, you know, NYB.
How am I in the middle of it, fam? Look, let me tell you, man.
Family, that's your
Let me
homie.
tell you something, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell you something, man. Speak to both of them dudes about it. You know, I think what people are misconstruing in the whole interview, and this is being dead ass, people are thinking that Math is complaining about Hollow battling Diz. Math is not complaining about Math battling Diz. You understand? Like, about Hollow battling Diz. He's not complaining about that. He's more hurt at the fact that, nigga, why did you think you had to hide that from me? Why did you think you couldn't tell me that? You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna fuck up your bag. You understand? When I battled Sharon is the beginning of 2016. That was the first time I came into contact with Diz since the fight. We wasn't speaking at first. Then Diz came up to me and we had a conversation. You understand? I don't get on camera with Diz. I don't be buddy with him because it just doesn't look right. You understand? And it's still a little awkwardness here and there, especially now because Diz always does this. He goes back home and then he talks crazy. You understand? So with him, it's like, that's what people get tired of Diz about. People get tired of the fact that he be cool in person, then he goes back home and he gets crazy on Twitter. You understand? It's like he gets in his feelings. He's emotional over shit. You understand? Me and Diz was very cool at one time. The shit happened. All right, cool. My nigga, you wrong. I reached out to him that same night. Yo, you wrong. He dubbed my shit. Became a riff. Then I see him at the Sharon shit, and he's like, yo, man, you know, I don't want it to be like this. I said, well, my nigga, you owe my man a fair one. Simple as that. Y'all square up and get this shit over with. This is a fight. Thank God nothing happened. Thank God Sonny hit him with the chair, with the table, whatever that shit was. You feel what I'm saying? It could have went a lot worse. It wasn't a fair fight. It was a jump. You understand? Niggas need to get bookings. Math can't get a booking out there in LA because nobody wants to book him out there. I didn't get in the Body movie. I know why I ain't get in the Body movie. Everybody's not stupid. I was battling Big K the same day they was filming. The only reason why I didn't get offered anything is because I'm Team Math. You feel what I'm saying? I still went on set.
That's crazy.
I still went on set because when I was out there, I was with Hollow. So I went with Hollow to the movie set. If I felt like there was tension or something, I wouldn't have went to the video set, well, the movie set. I'd be like, nah, niggas might try to pop on me. Diz gonna be there with his. No, nigga, I'm going. Yo, son, what's up, man? Niggas was chilling. Niggas was chilling on set. You feel what I'm saying? Everyone knew I had a battle later on that day. So, you know what I mean? Like, I was in and out. I was only there for like 20 minutes. But it ain't like niggas ain't conversate, and it wasn't no tension. But he knows, because it's a personal conversation that he and I had, yo, bro, you gotta square that off. And he said, cool. And I told Math that. And Math said, cool. But is it ever happening? No. For something like that to come into Boston and for it to happen, if Diz really wanted to settle it and square it, they could have just squared it off right there. It would have been for the better of battle rap, to be honest with you. You feel what I'm saying? Instead, dudes try to make it a whole big story. Oh, Hollow didn't tell Math. Hollow should have told Math. He should have told Math. We had no idea. You understand? But you know what's the crazy thing? Me and Math was going anyway. We was literally going anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So we was going to go. The only reason why we didn't go was because my man had already got a ride and he left already. We woke up like maybe like a half an hour late. So I was like, damn, Mav stayed at my crib to go to Boston the next day. I woke up a half hour late, my man left. And then we was waiting for Goods. But Goods was all the way uptown. So we didn't have enough time to link up with Goods to go up there. So we both just fell back. But we damn sure was going up there just on the humble.
Man.
Just on the humble. It wasn't like we would have known that Hollow was battling him. We was going there already. You understand? So it was like, damn, nigga, you know what I mean? Like, you could have told them. So I understand that. But what I want Hollow to know is Math wouldn't have been mad about him taking the battle. Because Hollow has turned down numerous bags. You understand? Hollow's getting way bigger bags. I can't turn down the bags that I'm getting offered because of this either. I gotta work. I gotta feed my family. You understand? Math ain't tripping about that. He actually wasn't tripping. Like that's what I'm telling people. Like, people think he's all butthurt. He's not really butthurt over that. He's not butthurt over disaster. He's butthurt over the shit that's my man. Like, damn, nigga, like, yo, you couldn't tell me? You understand? Like, that's what he feels a way about. It has nothing to do with disaster. It's a matter of, yo, man, you could have told that nigga, yo, boy, we getting a bag. But you still got to get my man that 5, but I'll make sure y'all just get the 5 minutes out the way. Doom. Then 2 minutes, scrap for 2 minutes, get out the way, and we get to this money. You know what I mean? Math can't tell me how to feed my family the same way I can't tell Math. Same thing with Hollow. But it's more about the communication. It's like, bro, why you didn't think you could tell me? You know? That's why. And a lot of people like, oh, but Core's there, and niggas have seen it, and Disaster called up and said, oh, yeah, I'll smoke one. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I don't like, you know, I'm not going to sit there and promote it and be all buddy, because it's not cool. Yeah. It's a perception. You understand? And, you know what I mean? It's like, there's flip-flops. You understand? So it's like you have to be careful with him. And I'm not shitting on him. I have no nothing about him. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, he flip-flops. So it's like, you don't know what you're getting with him. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, you cool one day, the next day you not. You feel me? You're around your boys and you act a certain way. When you're not, you cool. People see that. That's why people don't gravitate towards him that way. You understand? And this has nothing to do with his talent. This has nothing to do with what he brings to the table for King of the Dot. It's a matter of, boy, grow up. Like, grow up. You understand? Because all this shit is putting everybody into it when everybody's just trying to get money and feed their fam. You understand? He shouldn't have been able to get a booking in Boston if Mav can't get a booking in the Bay Area. Why Mav can't get a booking in the Bay Area? Bay Area is 7 hours away from LA. Why he can't get booked in the Bay then?
That's crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? Boston is 4 hours, 3 hours away from New York. You understand? So it's like, yo, man, we going to get this shit over with. What we going to do? You know? But I get what Hollow was saying. I just feel like, yo, you know, you could have told him. You know, that's all.
Do you feel like Hollow battling Disaster is not loyal on Hollow's behalf?
Nah. I don't think that at all. Hollow's feeding his family. You know, that's not what nobody was tight about. Like, you know what I mean?
So, like Mav never got mad that you had the battle over there and...
Initially, but there was, initially he was mad when, remember when I battled Danger Zone in Arizona? That event was supposed to be a URL event. And at the last minute, it got switched to the King of the Dot event. I was still booked there. That was the initial time that I got around organic. I don't know if Diz was on that card, but I know organic, a lot of the guys. You understand?
Okay.
I mean, organic had a long talk, just trying to sort it out. You know what I mean? Fix it out and relaying messages back to Math and all that stuff. You know, that's why Math was at Lux versus Arsenal, right next to organic, standing right there.
Yeah.
There's no problem. You understand? There's no problem. People have to communicate though. People have to talk, and I think that was the whole thing. It was just like, yo, y'all niggas is too cool to not talk and not to know that Diz was coming over here and you not to know that he was battling them. Y'all are too cool. Y'all got too much history. That should have been spoke about between y'all. Fuck me. Nigga didn't have to tell me nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, y'all should have talked about that. And I know Hollow was saying Math was ignoring him. But at the same time, there's got to be a way for y'all to communicate. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, both y'all are in y'all feelings when both of y'all really want to be cool with each other again.
Yeah.
Both of y'all really fuck with each other. Y'all just mad because if you really didn't give a fuck, you wouldn't care. You're like, man, fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas fuck with each other. That's why they both feel away. You know what I mean? So it's genuine love there. It's just niggas is hurt. You feel what I'm saying? And it's over a battle? Nah, nigga. Like, y'all gotta talk.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Y'all need to open up them lines of communication as two grown men.
Seeing them actually being able to go on the phone and talk, and you know, even though it was online and everything like that.
I feel like it got anywhere though.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like the whole interview didn't get anywhere.
If you was in this situation, like, what would you try to do differently?
I don't talk on the camera. Like, a lot of people know. Like there's a lot of shit that gets said. Like, all these stories that's piecing together and all that shit. I don't talk about shit like that on camera. That's not me. It's not in my character. You understand? There's a lot of shit that them niggas shouldn't have been talking about to begin with. You understand? It's like, nah, like, y'all are too cool. Y'all niggas need to get on the phone. Angry fan does not need to know. Like, you understand certain things. You know, hip hop is real. Does not need to know certain things. It's being real. You understand? Like, nah, like, come on. Like, that irked me more than anything. I'm gonna be honest with you. That irked me more than anything. You know, because you don't want to see that. You understand? There's a lot of people praying on niggas' downfalls. There's a lot of people praying, yo, Math just had a fire battle with the 2-on-2. Let's try to give him some negative press somehow, some way, so that he won't continue to get bookings. Hollow just had a fire battle with Twork. Let's throw them. Nigga, don't y'all see how these blogs be posting y'all? They'll take a stupid picture of you and another stupid picture, and they got Math and Hollow looking like idiots, and they put a crazy caption like, nah, man, get the fuck out of here. You know, like people putting up certain, like, nah, man, like, y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care what he's talking about with his sister. Y'all don't care what he's talking about what happened when he jumped in the water. Y'all don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's certain shit that's like too crazy.
Yeah.
You understand? This has nothing to do with rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, I don't like. You understand? And that I didn't want them to do. You know what I mean? When they did it, I saw the tweet, and then fans is tweeting, Cortez and Disaster need to call in.
Yeah.
That's crazy, son. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, you know,
I mean, you know, just being a business person and, you know, yourself, you know, having a brand and being a business yourself and being associated with other people, how is it, is there loyalty in business? You know what I'm saying?
No. Paperwork and contracts.
Okay.
That's what you got to be loyal to. Your signature. Your signature's on that piece of paper. That's what you're loyal to. That's what you abide by. You understand? There shouldn't be any loyalty in business, because when it becomes loyalty, it's not business anymore. You understand? Like, if I'm loyal to you, it's like, nigga, we're not talking about money. We're not talking about nothing. We're not talking about for me to gain or for you to gain. I'm loyal to you because I fuck with you. You're loyal to me because you fuck with me genuinely, no matter what. You understand? Business is, I see you have an opportunity for me to make money. I have an opportunity for you to make money. We don't really know each other like that, so let's sign this piece of paper and shake hands on it, buddy. That's what business is. You feel me? And then you might create a certain trust where it's like, okay, but we're doing business, but I trust you to make your payment by the 5th. You don't have to make it by the 1st. You feel that's what it is, nigga.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But it ain't no yo, bro, I really can't pay you this month. But starting October 1st though, I'm gonna start paying you, alright? So for this month, just give it to me for free because you're my man.
It's all good, baby. You good. Hit me whenever you good.
Yeah. What? No, you understand? It's a proposal, and with a proposal, it's a way to earn or benefit in some type of way. And I'm gonna put you on paper because you say you can get me there. That's it.
I know it's like a sticky situation, but who to you is right in this situation between Holla and Math, or is like, you know what I mean? Or is both of them wrong, or you know what I mean?
To be honest with you, Math is right at the fact that Hollow could have spoke to him. But I also know that Hollow said he reached out and Math ignored him. You understand? So I'm not going to go back into the back and forth because if Hollow feels like he reached out, he's not going to chase a man either. You feel me? I'm not going to start chasing, you know what I mean? But that should have just been for them to speak about anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, he still took the battle. He still was going to take the bag. You understand? They're going to do a real battle.
Yeah.
You understand? So, you know, they're in a movie together. You understand? Like you know, it's different type of situations. The only thing I say is communicate. How did they get to that point where y'all not talking? How did they get to that and get to the root of it and get on with it? Because at Hollow's defense, he turned down maybe 20, 25 G's, maybe 3 or 4 times. Because he didn't want to give Disaster that light. You understand?
Yeah.
So Math is just like, yo, if you was going to give him the light, nigga, at least let me get my fair one. Give him the light, but let me get my fair one.
Nah, that's a crazy situation. Just for yourself, like, how hard is it, like, getting into, like, you know what I mean, all of that back and forth with, you know, knowing that, you know, those are your brothers and, you know what I'm saying, and it has gotten publicly and everything like that.
What I try to do is I
wait
wait
cool
for
with
them.
both of them. Like, you cool
I'm
with both
very
of them.
cool with both.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm very cool with both of them. Just, you know, like I just feel like I'm more like the voice of reason. Like, niggas will call me to be like, I'm not bugging. You understand? And I'm like, nah, you're not bugging. But then I'm like, nah, you're not bugging. But at you know, like with this situation, I really feel like it's not worth it. This shouldn't be the reason. Like that shouldn't be the reason why niggas fall out. You understand? It's not a big enough reason. Nobody fucks somebody's bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas ain't fucking violate somebody's kid or something. You feel me? But then again, it goes to see if do these niggas even want to be friends. Hollow says he's a changed man. Maybe he just doesn't want that type of vibe around him. You know? Math takes things very personal. He holds things to heart. You know what I mean? When it comes to loyalty or when it comes to, like, you know, how he feels, you know? You know, Math feels like, yo, my nigga, I could never be around somebody if I know they violated you. You know, it's 2 different schools. Hollow's looking at it like, and Hollow used to be on that time. So there's no way you can't tell me that Hollow didn't used to have that ideology. I know for a fact Hollow used to be like, what? Fuck that, yo.
Yeah.
Hollow used with the
But
shit.
now he feel like he changed in a sense.
He
like
changed. You know what I mean? He had a kid. You can't tell a man nothing when he has a kid, you know? So I respect it. You understand? And maybe it's just 2 people that might have grown away or grown apart from each other. But it doesn't mean that they can't communicate. That's the one thing. Doesn't mean y'all can't communicate. You understand? And that's the one thing I want them to understand. And now y'all niggas can still talk to each other. Y'all can still communicate and address certain things. You can agree to disagree. But as long as all the open channels are out there, then nobody can get mad.
A lot of people say, yo, it's not about disaster, but it's kind of been about disaster. Like, the whole situation is kind of like what fuels a lot of the back and forth over the years. You know, from TMZ and how big this thing kind of got and everything like that. Do you see any reconciliation between those two guys, or them ever being able
Disaster?
Yeah,
and Math?
Yeah. Do you see a chance? Because they've been on Total Slaughter together. They, you know, they battled each other. You know what I'm saying? Do you see them able to, even though, you know, or does it have to get to a point where they get on some physical shit where it has to be a fight? Or
I don't think they have to fight. I'm being honest with you. Math has passed that.
Okay.
Now, if they want to get it on, Math's not turning it down. But what Math is saying is like, look, man, just don't make me look like a fool. Like, you know, if you're going to come to the East Coast, don't tiptoe around it. You know? Like, be a man. You know what I mean? But I don't even think it has to get to that level, to be honest with you, bro. I don't. You know what I mean? I think they need to have a real sit down, a real mediator. You know, it's just Diz. It's just Diz has to like be a man of his word. Like stop saying one thing and then changing it when you go back home. You understand? That's the only thing. Yo, when the camera's off, he's cool. I'm not joking. I'm not shitting on him. Like, he's mad cool.
Yeah.
But it's like when the camera's on, he gets riled up. You know. Sometimes he does good. Sometimes he doesn't. You understand? Like. You know, and the whole thing is, it's like, you know, people get tired of that after a while. You understand? So it's like, if y'all sit down, y'all really come to an agreement, don't run to Twitter when y'all have a disagreement again and start the whole shit. You know what I mean? It's like you open a whole new can of worms for what? Just making it worse. Yeah, you know what I mean? And maybe it's just because he's so passionate about battle rap. Like, battle rap is his life. Like, he's passionate about the shit. So he goes off and he fucking curses everybody out. You feel what I'm saying? But nigga, you 30 years old now. Like, come on. Like, you understand? Like, move on and move a certain way. You're in a movie now. You need to put yourself in a certain light, and you need to direct yourself in a certain light because you are a figure that can represent battle rap on a whole other scale if you're mature enough to understand that. You know what I mean? If you're mature to understand the position that you're in, don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
You're doing dumb shit that fucks it up.
And it's at a point where, like, all the eyes are on y'all. How could y'all
exactly,
really
so don't be a bozo. Anyway, that's what I'm saying, so don't be a bozo.
It's almost to the point where everybody, like, y'all even come to the building, the same building, everyone's just watching y'all.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, you know, some situation where...
Exactly, and we have to get past this whole issue. We have to in order for it to keep on growing and to keep expanding. You understand? Math has been in the same building with Sirius Jones numerous times since then. Math has been in the same building with Dose since then. You know,
So basically saying he could get past it.
He can get past. He's proven that. You know, but Diz has to be a man of his word where they sit down and get together. You understand? And I think that shit would be bigger news than everyone running around talking about Hollow and Matt beefing. Man, fuck that. Math and Disaster. Call a truce. That headline should be the one that goes all over the place. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, it like I said, man, shit happens though. It's the hood at the end of the day too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, shit happens. Like, you know, so I don't know which way to go with it. It's just a matter of, you know, in a perfect world, they'd hatch this shit, and you know what I mean. They both go on to have classic careers and. You know what I mean? And niggas get past it.
Hey, man, I would love for you guys to really just take control over these mics, man, and bless our audience with something. Okay?
Let's do it.
Play something.
You want beats?
Of course.
Going on. Yo, Slay.
We got to get it direct.
You said there was a stigma, so we got to
We're going to put an end to this stigma right now. Let them know what's up.
Yo, OQ, get on the board.
Tempo, play something right.
We got some.
Make sure you follow the Kid Cortez on Spotify, Apple Music, title, Cortez _HSP, and make sure you get that classic remix featuring Method Man. Holla. Right? Frogs, nigga.
Too, man. How was that experience of going to that sway in the morning? I know you ain't your first time.
Nah, but yeah, I be beezing them.
Having Big T there, Math, kind of like y'all kind of competing on that beat. You know what I'm saying? How was that experience for you?
That shit was fire. That shit was fire. You know what I mean? We was there early. We had Tommy Davidson from Another Color in there. He was cracking jokes and shit. You know, great experience. Sway always shows support. He played our records. It ain't like we had to send it to him.
That's dope.
He was like, cool, you got the record with Method Man? Boop, played it. You know what I mean? He had Maz No Fuss Given. Boop. He had Big T's record. Boop. So it's like, it's great when you go and do an interview and they know everything about you. But when it's Sway and he knows everything, and it's like, hey, man. You know what I mean? Baby. So once he threw them beats on, it was like, yo, let's go.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Crazy.
Nah, that was dope, man. How was it just, going back and forth and showing that, I seen the callers calling in, like, we need this type of rappers out there and all that.
Facts, Like I say, man, battle rappers, we can't make music. You know what I mean? And we got bars. And like I said, we're probably the last of a dying breed. So that feeling that we give the streets and we give the people, man, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like we giving the people what they want. Not what they're forced to hear. That's that shit right there. Dealing with the smack before smack was the cameraman.
Okay, wait a minute, hold up. Swerving, I was pulled up. Cosign 100 grams, enough to split the bros up. Stumbling out of aces, seen a nigga glowed up. Money on the board's head, gotta catch a cold cut. The flashbacks I was handling. Room key 224, we at the Radisson. Work I was bagging and fuck Russia, they scrambling. Dealing with the smack, back with smack was the cameraman. No handouts, gotta get the begging. Now I cop by 10 and re-up by 11.
Nah, y'all was going in, man. Y'all was competing on there, man. Like playing no games. So with the music thing right now, what's the next project, or are you just continue?
King Cortez. King Cortez. Probably gonna be the first January 1st again, like I did this year. Drop the tape on New Year's. Might just make that a theme. Drop a tape on New Year's all the time.
You been working on it already?
Yeah.
You got a couple joints?
Got a few joints. Crazy things. You know what I mean? All my wrists is frost.
Nah, real talk, man. So you saying New Year's we could expect that?
Yeah.
And just for the people who who's looking for the music, man, where could they go to get everything you've been doing?
And you can go to my SoundCloud, Cortez _HSP. Or I'm on all streaming services: Tidal, Apple, Spotify, Google Play. Just search Cortez. Got the record with Method Man out, the classic. It's just been a blessing. You know what I mean? I've been getting a lot of support musically. I'm gonna keep releasing some new music in the next couple of days. Actually, just start throwing out some records out there that didn't make the cut, but just to heat up the streets. So fuck with me, man.
With the music thing, I'm just interested. Like being Hispanic and having that also background. Like, how is that the love from the Spanish side? You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, they love me. You know what I mean? Now that I did the cha-cha and the bachata, they love me more now.
Salsa,
they've been adding a little bit of sazon, a little recadito in there. You know what I mean? Like now they're like, oh yeah, now he talking that shit.
Do you plan to incorporate that in your music as well?
I mean, I always did. It was just with the battles I never really did, but I just been having a lot more fun, and you know what I mean, like putting the words together and playing around with certain angles and deliveries. So it worked. You know what I mean? So I definitely would want to do it again.
I mean, with the music though, do you ever plan on working with certain artists or doing music in Spanish and things like that?
Oh, I've worked with Spanish artists before, like reggaeton artists on the come up and stuff.
Dope,
I always try to make sure I balance that the right way.
And the last thing I want to ask you, man, is you already got this traffic joint going down, and they headlining Tay-Rock, who just came off the stage. Now he going against Diz, man. What do you think about that style clash and Tay-Rock going out to the West? And
I think Tay gonna get crazy. He know it's game time. And you going up against Diz. You just gotta do work.
And I seen Diz, he was on Twitter and he was talking about like, yo, he feels like he got to really show out. He in the sense.
He has to.
You know what I'm saying? He feels like I got to. I can't play around type. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he's ready for what Tay-Rock bringing up? Because it's a different type of animal.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He can't go up there like he did against Rex. Like, like he gotta ball because Tay-Rock is straight balls. Everything is serious. So the minute that Disaster looks like he's playing around or he's rambling, he's gonna lose. He better go in there fully equipped with balls. You understand?
Do you think Tay-Rock will be good on the West like he is?
Yeah. His shit resonates with everybody.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
A gun ball type.
Exactly, boy.
Nah, real talk, man. And so who you say you got winning? Or if you
got Tay-Rock. Definitely got Tay-Rock on that.
2-1, 3-0.
I'll say 2-1.
Okay.
Say 2-1.
Yeah, definitely, man. Court, man, you already know. We always truly appreciate your time, man. You always come through showing us love since the
Day
days
one.
of,
When is enough when it comes to battle rap? Like, when's enough?
It's almost always enough. And then there's one nigga that just talks crazy, or it's just a check that gets thrown out there. Yeah, so, one thing about battle rap that's good is ain't an age limit on that. So, you know what I mean? That's always a good check. You feel me? So it's like, alright, the right nigga come along. I'm gonna get a little selective after I catch a few more bodies. You get what I'm saying? But right now, I'm just motivated. Like, I want to put out music, I want to do battles, I want to do everything. You get what I'm saying? So, right now, everything is just kill mode.
Don't make money, take money, leave at the fake money. We'll take breaks from the money, from the money, from the big money, take money, leave at the fake money. We'll take breaks from the money, from the money, yeah. I call him spade a spade and a diamond a diamond. And nose ain't real, so neither are you by logic. Good goms, kid, it's all by logic. Now she study my body, study the wrist, baby. Study bionics, study the fish like we study aquatic. Couple your MCMs still owe me money. I ain't frontin' about it. I'm in the game, I ain't coming about it. No subs. All my wrists is frogs. All my